Could this be the game-changing addition the Warriors have been waiting for? With trade talks heating up as the deadline approaches, Golden State is eyeing a player who could perfectly complement their roster. This isn't just speculation, it's about filling a crucial gap that has been evident all season long. Make sure to stick around as we dive into the details of this potential move. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay updated on all things Warriors. With the recent trades sending Dennis Schroeder to the Golden State Warriors and Dorian Finney-Smith to the Los Angeles Lakers, we're seeing a buyer's market shaping up as we approach the February 6th deadline. It's interesting to note that while many expected the Nets to receive first-round picks for these players, they instead settled for multiple second-round picks. This could signal a significant shift in the trade landscape for other players on the market, as noted by NBA insider Mark Stein. Among potential targets, Olynyk stands out as someone the Warriors should seriously consider. After missing the first 23 games of the season due to injury, he's now returned and showcased exactly what Golden State might be missing. With Trayce Jackson-Davis stepping up and impressing in recent games, the consensus among fans is clear. The Warriors need a shooting center to bolster their lineup. Especially with Jonathan Kuminga expected to continue logging over 30 minutes off the bench, the absence of a stretch big man is forcing Draymond Green to take on the role of small ball center, a position that can wear him down over the course of the season. Nikola Vucevic has been the talk of social media as a possible addition, yet Olynyk presents a cheaper option with substantial playoff experience. Standing at 6'11", he's already demonstrated his shooting prowess by hitting 9 of 20 from beyond the arc since his return, which is an encouraging sign for a Warriors team in need of floor spacing. Evaluating Olynyk's impact isn't straightforward, especially given the current struggles of the Raptors, but his career speaks volumes. He's consistently been a reliable 20-22-minute rotation player, boasting a career 37% shooting percentage from three-point range. Plus, he's a savvy passer, something that could seamlessly integrate into Steve Kerr's system. Interestingly enough, the Warriors had shown interest in Olynyk before last year's trade deadline, just prior to his move to the Raptors, followed by a 2-year, $26.3 million extension. His current salary of $12.8 million does complicate matters a bit. To bring him on board, the Warriors would likely need to part with 2 of Gary Payton II, Kevon Looney, Kyle Anderson, or Buddy Hield, along with some second-round picks. It's a hefty price, but is it worth it? As a passionate Warriors fan, I find myself torn. On one hand, Olynyk could fill a critical gap, offering the shooting and versatility that this team desperately needs. On the other hand, giving up solid contributors like Looney or Payton could have long-term ramifications on team chemistry and defensive capabilities. You believe this is the right move? I honestly am on the fence about it. As we delve deeper into the season, every decision becomes pivotal. The Warriors are at a crossroad. Can they make the right moves to sculpt a championship-contending roster? With the playoffs on the horizon, the urgency to act is palpable. I want to hear your thoughts on this situation. What do you think? Should the Warriors pull the trigger on acquiring Olynyk, or are there better options out there? Let's get the discussion rolling in the comments below. As the Golden State Warriors navigate through a challenging season, with a disheartening record of 4-13 in their last 17 games, the discussions around potential trades are heating up. Rumors are swirling, and one name that has emerged as a logical fit for the Warriors is none other than 2-time All-Star Zion Williamson. This is a player who, despite his injury struggles, possesses immense talent that could potentially revitalize the Warriors' championship aspirations. When you look at the current state of the Warriors, it's evident that something needs to change. After starting the season strong, they've plummeted in the standings and are now facing the grim possibility of missing the play-in tournament altogether. Even our star, Stephen Curry, felt the need to call a players-only meeting after the recent loss to the Lakers. That speaks volumes about the urgency of the situation. Now, let's dive into the potential trade involving Williamson. ESPN insiders Tim McMahon and Bobby Marks highlighted that the Warriors have approximately $40 million in expiring contracts and possibly 3 first-round picks on the table. They also have young talents like Jonathan Kuminga and Brandon Podziemski, plus Andrew Wiggins' sizable salary to consider in any negotiations. It's a compelling package that could attract a player of Williamson's caliber. However, let's not gloss over the risks involved here. Zion is undeniably talented, averaging 22.7 points, 8 rebounds, and 5.3 assists this season, but he has missed significant time due to injuries. This season alone, he's played in only 6 games because of a hamstring issue. That raises a crucial question. Is it worth it to take a gamble on a player who has struggled to stay healthy throughout his career? The Warriors are in a delicate position. They can't afford to make a misstep with their roster as they look to balance short-term success with long-term potential. You've got to wonder, would bringing in Williamson be the right move for this franchise? On one hand, he could serve as an heir apparent to Curry, a dynamic player who could help carry the team during the twilight of Curry's legendary career. Imagine the impact he could have in a lineup with Curry and Klay Thompson. That's a tantalizing thought that could turn the tide for the Warriors. But then there's the flip side. The financial commitment is significant. Williamson's contract is worth 5 years and $197.2 million. That's a lot of money to invest in a player with injury concerns. And while the Warriors have some assets to make a deal happen, the inherent risk in trading for a player like Zion could lead to further complications down the line, especially with the team needing to maintain competitive depth. So, as a passionate fan, I find myself torn. Do we take the leap and go after Williamson, hoping he can return to form and help restore the Warriors to their former glory? Or do we play it safe, sticking with our current roster and perhaps looking for less risky opportunities to improve? I genuinely want to hear what you think about this potential trade. Do you believe this is the best decision for us moving forward? Let's get the conversation going. What are your expectations and frustrations regarding this situation? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this discussion and want to stay updated on all things Golden State Warriors, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to activate the notification bell so you never miss an essential update. Together, let's navigate through this season and support our Warriors as they strive for greatness.